Now, you know I love the new year, and we all have a chance to reflect on what we did during 2020 and see what we can improve on to make better for the coming year. But how can I get any better at game picks, people? Because as we take another look at my record, don't be jealous, but I'm going to the playoffs. Now, I will admit this past week my score predictions were pretty far off, but as the saying goes, just win, baby. And I aim to do just that and redeem myself a little bit with accurate scores. So let's get right into the picks. And let's start off with the unimportant matchup, no offense, between the Lions and the Vikings. Both these teams have been eliminated from the playoffs, so this is just to see what draft spot these teams will get. The Lions are a mess, to put it plainly, and what they really are may not be the best thing to say on air with all the Lions fan watching. No head coach, no real defense, and biggest crutch, no Matthew Stafford. If the beating the Lions took at the hands of Tom Brady and the Bucs has shown me anything, is Stafford's like deodorant. He covers up a lot of flaws and inefficiencies, but much like when you forget to put on deodorant, man, do the Lions stink. Stafford is a no-go to play, so it will be the Chase Daniel show, and he doesn't exactly inspire confidence in anyone. The O-line is a turnstile, and the defense has a lot of players that no one's really heard of. Meanwhile, the Vikings, they have big names, but don't have depth everywhere that really embraces the next man up mentality. They do have Dalvin Cook, but he will be out with some personal reasons. So it's going to be the quarterback show, and Kirk Cousins, they need to justify giving him all that money. And for that, I think the Vikings do come away with the win 30-14 to finish the regular season. But now we're going to move on to, in my opinion, the more important matchup. Honestly, it should be the Sunday night game with how big the implications are, but it's the Packers versus the Bears. And the Bears have been looking very impressive on offense, scoring at least 30 points in every game over the last 3 weeks. And they have found a formula that works. They've been leaning hard on the run game with David Montgomery, which opens up for play-action passes, along with Trubisky being able to move and use his legs. The Packers, meanwhile, seem to have put their unimpressive showing against the Lions and Panthers behind them and are firing on all cylinders on offense and defense. It's simple for both teams. Packers win, and they're the 1 seed, and the road to the Super Bowl goes through the tundra. The Bears win, and they are in the playoffs, and cheeseheads are going to have to cheer for a couple other teams in order to try to still have a shot at getting them the 1 seed. I do think this is going to be a fun, yet pretty stressful game for both fan bases, but one of them can relax as the Packers win 34-24. And now we're going to take a look at how my game picks fall into the playoff picture. The Packers do get the 1 seed, like I said, and it looks like there's going to be a possible revenge match with Tom Brady and the Bucs with a probable NFC championship game against the New Orleans Saints. Don't tell Tyree. And on the other side, well, it looks like everyone that the top 3 seeds and the Chiefs, Bills, and Steelers are probably going to be the ones to make it all the way to the Super Bowl. But we'll get into that with next week's picks.